Hey YouTube, let's talk about effort. E is for effort. And how so many things take so much effort. Life takes effort. Spells take effort. It's all our will putting it into it and making it happen. And I think that's something to remember. That a lot of times some things are really focused on your effort and how much are you really putting into something. While at the same time remembering that it's not all on you and the amount of effort that you put towards things. It's like a weird balance that we have to always check in with ourselves and go, all right, how much effort am I really giving to this? Am I saying I'm giving a lot of effort when I'm really half-assing it the whole time? Or am I giving so much effort, and so much so that I'm sacrificing other pieces of my life? Too much so. And I can't really give full effort to anything because of that. And especially when it comes to magic and spells and what you're giving to the universe and all of that lovely stuff. This becomes tricky. Because where I think you're really putting your effort is where the universe is going to really recognize it. And so this is why sometimes it's best to just put our effort towards a single focus at a time, or a few focuses at a time. You know, really go in on a single thing. And that's because the universe, if it sees you going here and going there and you're not really giving your full effort to anything. You know, there's a bunch of studies that say we actually can't multitask, that we're not really all that good at it. And I think that affects to magic too. If I am sitting down one day and doing a big spell or a big ritual all towards, you know, my finances and money and doing all that stuff, and then the next day I turn around and I do a spell just as grand, all about my health and everything else. Like, yeah, you'd want those two things to kind of coincide together, but to overhaul one, to put all your effort towards, you can only do one. Something has to be kind of sacrificed in order to give your effort to it. You cannot give all of your effort to all of the things all at the same time. And that is where I really have to remind myself. As much as I love to take on as much as I can, really push myself, see what boundaries I can cross and see what new levels I can reach. My effort is not an infinite thing. Effort is finite. And there's only so much of it that I can put forward in a day. There's so many decisions I can make. There's only so much that I can exert spiritually, financially, health-wise. Like, there's a limit to all of these things. There's only so much that I can do within a day. And I have to remind myself that it's not necessarily a willpower thing. It's not I wasn't really going forward with that, or I was just being lazy because I didn't want to put effort forward. Sometimes it's you're giving too much effort to too many things. Sometimes the effort or the amount of what you're doing isn't that. It's the effort that you're giving to everything, or the effort you're giving to things that you really honestly don't care about, as opposed to you're letting the thing you really do care about suffer. And I've done that a lot, where I've put all this effort with work, or, you know, towards a project that I really don't care about, or I will distract myself with the project I don't care about and put all the effort towards that because I'm afraid of what would happen if I did give all my effort to the project I do care about, and then maybe that effort wasn't returned by other people liking it or envisioning it or saying it. That's important to remember, is that no, your effort doesn't necessarily point towards lazy, not lazy, or if you're really doing something that's effective. You could try your hardest, give all the effort in the world, and maybe the result isn't still what you wanted or still what you needed. And there's a multitude of reasons for that. So sometimes you have to relook at the effort that you're giving. Where are you giving that effort? Where could you give more? Where could you pull back and give less to really give the effort where you want to give it? Because that's what we really need to focus on, is putting our energy towards the things that actually matter, that we really care about. And knowing that exerting that effort there is really what's the most rewarding thing, as opposed to constantly giving effort to things that we really don't want to, or really that just are a distraction from the thing we really do love. Anyway, that is my E for the YouTube Pagan Challenge. So I make new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.